Good morning, and thank you for joining us for this latest segment of Kids Care, a segment where we feature kids doing really great things for their communities across the state of New Hampshire. I want to introduce you to Caroline Martel, who's going to talk to us a little bit about her Eagle Project. Now, can you share with us a little bit what you've been working on for the Eagle Project and how you came up with the idea?
So what I've been working on is creating a respecting and remembrance park around the cemetery behind the Hillsborough County offices. It's the county proper cemetery where if someone didn't have enough money, they would go and be buried there. And I came across it 3 years ago when I was doing some service in the area and went exploring my dad. And I saw the cemetery and just thought it was incredibly sad that there was no names, there was nothing there to remember these people. And it just kind of connected with me on a deeper level than I thought it would. And through the years, as I got older and started thinking about my project, my brain kept going back to that same spot. That's where I wanted my project to be. And so we put in gravel, we put in benches, and we redid the entire flagpole and put lighting on. And we're going to put in signs that have all the names we can possibly get. That way everyone's remembered and respected.
What was your thinking in preparation for this?
So I was thinking about how I would pitch it to the Eagle board, who we have to talk to before we can start anything. I was thinking about how to get people to come and volunteer and how to fundraise everything with all the money I needed.
What did you end up doing for some of the fundraising?
I had thought I was going to need to do a bunch of fundraising, but my family and friends ended up pulling through and donating a lot of money from it. And so I got a couple thousand from my family and friends. And so I only had to do one fundraiser, which was previewing a movie that connected with me and Scouts.
It sounds like a lot of people were kind of invested in your project as well.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel touched that my personal community was able to come through and help me out when I needed it.
What has been the hardest part of this project?
The hardest part was actually pitching it to the Eagle board. I was really nervous because I know a lot of the adults in our area. And so I was nervous about saying something wrong or messing up and not getting approval.
So what impact are you hoping that the finished project will have?
So I want to be able to, with the impact, have people remember these people, show them the respect that they never really got in their life or in their death yet, and just allow people to be able to connect with the people in the cemetery, because you never know if you might have this family there.
Have you heard the response from people that maybe stop and see it? And what has that been like?
We actually met a family that had found it 2 years ago, and they constantly come back and they drop off flowers. They put up Christmas wreaths. If any of the front-facing stones fall down, they pick them up. And a lot of people have been like, oh, we didn't know this was here. This is new. Can you tell us about it? And I was able to give them some info on what I know about the place.
What do you hope that your experience in scouting will bring to your future?
So there's not many female Eagle Scouts. And before I joined scouting, I was very timid. I didn't like making friends. I was just very closed off. And since joining, I've had so much contact with random Scouts that I've just been able to connect with that I've really come out of my shell quite a lot.
That's wonderful. Well, you're doing great things. So thank you for coming on this morning and for sharing more information about your project.